Hello, hello. I'm excited to wrap up this week. This has been a long week and nothing has gone as planned. We're trying to go live and Ashley's phone was not having live features tonight. So we decided to jump on Zoom. We're going to do this interview style and just talk to you guys a little bit about Ashley and her story. And we'll post the recording in the group so you guys can have access to that at any time. So I would like to introduce Ashley. Ashley Miller is a 3-star diamond coach on my team, and I couldn't be more excited for her business. Real life, Ashley and I are best friends in real life, and it took a minute before Ashley decided to join me in this coaching adventure. But I'm going to let Ashley start off by just share a little bit about how you got started into coaching. What did that look like for you? The whole story.
Okay, so after I had my first daughter, I needed to get healthy. I had gained like almost 60 pounds with her, and I lost the weight really quickly, but not healthy. I was like not eating. I was eating like super, super, super clean and not enough, and I wasn't working out on top of that. So I had lost a lot of weight really fast, and I looked kind of gross. So I needed to start working out. And I think I started doing like Insanity or something before I even met Stephanie. I don't even know how, like a DVD or something that my mom had. And then I met Stephanie through our other digital marketing work, and she started doing coaching shortly after that. And we were already really good friends. So of course, she tried to get me to sign up with her. And I think did I sign up right away, or was I I think I signed up right away as a discount coach, and I was doing the programs, kind of using the supplements, and then I was like, or maybe you tried to get me, was I coaching?
I started pressuring you. We were like doing the things together, and then I started pressuring you. I'm like, you should coach, you should coach, you should coach. And
I
you were
tried
signed
it.
up as a coach.
I tried it for like a week or two, maybe not even that. And then I was like, nope, I'm not doing this. And I canceled my coach account. And I kept doing the programs, and I was like using your supplement. And that went on for like 2 years. For 2 years, I was doing literally everything that a coach does and not being paid for it. Like I was posting on social media like a coach, I mean, like a really bad coach, but I was posting on social media. I was doing all this stuff, just not getting a paycheck. It was really silly. And then after 2 years, finally, it was 80-day obsession time. And I just found out I was pregnant with my second daughter. And we were just wrapping up 80-day obsession, I think. And I was like, okay, this is stupid. It was right around the time that you were going on the Success Club trip. And I was like, what am I doing? I literally could be doing the same stuff I'm doing, but getting money and going on these trips. And then I decided to do it again. And that was in March of 2017.
17. Mm-hmm.
No, 18.
Yeah, 2018. I signed up to 16. Yeah, 18.
March of 2018, I started coaching. I re-signed up as a coach, and I started coaching for real.
So how long did it take you to hit diamond?
6 weeks.
Yep.
I think Emerald was like half of a week, and then Diamond was 6 weeks.
So when you went from not wanting to be a coach to being a coach, like what changed in your social media? So you already were posting on social media, you were already doing the workouts. Like what changed for you in your social media once you became a coach?
Well, I mean, little things like I stopped name dropping. Like when I wasn't signed up as a coach and I was just doing this stuff, I would like throw Beachbody all around and throw product names, like take a picture with my shake and be like, oh, I got my Shakeology in the mail today. Like just that kind of stupid thing. Like my quality in my pictures, you just get more professional without really you get social media professional, I guess.
Yeah. So when you first signed up, you got right into a coach training, right?
Yep.
And did I know these answers, but I'm going to let you answer them. Did you go all in with your coach training?
Yeah. So there are people now that it kind of like blows my mind that they don't go right all into a training and just follow the trainings, because the way our training is set up is we have one lesson and assignment per day, and you have 24 hours to do it. That's how it's always been. That's how it was when I did it, and that's how it is still now. And we have people that don't do it. And I just feel like I'm someone who needs to know, I need due dates. I need to know exactly what I'm doing. And as long as I have those things, then I'm good. And I see like the people in front of me, all the coaches that were coaches before me, doing the same things and seeing their success. So in my, it's just logic. If I'm doing those things too, then I will be successful too. So
Yeah.
yeah, I don't think I mean, I never missed one training day. I did it all the way through.
Yeah. And what do you think, what were your biggest takeaways from the training?
Definitely having a success partner. That was huge. I
Talk
did
a little
not
bit about that for a second.
didn't want a success partner. I'm not a people person at all, which is crazy that I'm a coach talking to people all day, but I prefer to be in my house by myself, not to, like, I don't even like having friends over. I'm not a people person. So when Stephanie told me that I needed to have a success partner, she assigned me one. I was like, okay, I see you gave me this Holly Kelly girl as a success partner. I just want you to know that I will work with her in this group, but I am not staying friends with her. I am not being a lifelong success partner with her. I was horrible. And me and Holly are still like best friends today. We still talk to each other like we're both still coaches. We are still success partners. But in the training, having her as a partner, we hit Emerald right back to back. We hit Diamond back to back. We talked to each other about every day's assignment. It was like you just need somebody aside from your coach to hold you like on your same playing field, to hold you accountable and like to race with, to have friendly competition with. It's just like it's so hard to do alone and so much easier to do it right next to somebody.
So you guys definitely checked in with each other when you guys got done with a power hour each day. If you got Success Club points, you were like, hey, I got one. And you guys were like competing, and you'd be like, great, fuck, I need to go get one myself. Like,
Yeah.
you,
We
that,
would get on power hours together. Like it was like, it's like having I don't even like an office mate. Like they're right next to you working with you.
it's like having a gym buddy, but
Right.
for work. Yeah, totally. I think that was huge for you in the beginning, is having that success partner, because you both did go diamond like the same week or week after or something like that. And then you guys just kept running together. So I thought that was awesome. Um, if you could go back and tell yourself like advice to the you that signed up on day one, what would you go back and tell yourself? What would you have done differently?
First day one.
Uh-huh.
Well,
No. Like your first day one of actually coaching. What would you go back and tell yourself to do differently?
I
I know
don't
you were quite a model coach, because you
I
did
know. I was
fitness
going to say, I
workouts
don't think
too.
I would do anything differently from day one, because I started off strong. Like I got diamond fast. I would say that I sat at diamond for a long time. So I guess I would tell myself to not look at diamond I mean, diamond is a great first goal, but it's not the great first big goal. So I guess I would tell myself to use diamond as a stepping stone. Like I think a lot of people use emerald as a stepping stone instead of, and I think that you should look at diamond as a stepping stone to two-star diamond, because that's really when it really matters financially and like business wise. You get to open up your second business center. So that should be the main goal. And I think that if I had like believed that right from the start, I wouldn't have sat at diamond for over a year.
Yeah. I think that's definitely a big misconception. It's like where diamond is just like, you need to get to diamond to earn that credibility, to earn that social status, so that you can keep going. And attracting those business builders is much easier once you have an established business and rank and everything. So I think that's awesome. What does your daily activity? You are one of the people that have shown up every single day to your business. Like, you are one of the people who know consistency matters. So what would you say? And I know every day is different. We've got kids and lives and whatever. Every day is different. But what is every day your non-negotiables?
Posting, obviously. I don't think, I mean, I've ever gone a day without posting. Um, I make myself either do a full tracker or a full page in my Rise Up book or a full power hour something 5 days a week. I don't do it 7 days. I take 2 days off. But if I don't do it like on a Wednesday, then I have to work on a weekend. But I'm usually like to be a Monday through Friday person. But if not, I have to have those 5 days, so I'll do it on the weekend. Um, I I like normally to split my work up into like connections, introductions, invites, follow-ups. But my bare minimum, if I have a day where I can't do all of those different things, my bare minimum is to get out 20 messages, whatever that is, even if they are all 20 connections or all 20 follow-ups. I have to send out 20 messages every 5 days a week.
Another question. Where do you find the most joy in the business?
So I love helping people build their own businesses too, but I don't think I have enough builders right now to know what that feels like. So my biggest joy is helping people on the fitness side. Like when people come back to me and tell me like how I've changed their life with health and fitness. Because I think that's where, I mean, I love coaching, but my heart is with health and fitness and that whole thing. So when I have people tell me like that like their whole mental state has changed because they are healthy now, or that they can keep up with their kids, like that's my favorite thing in the world, to know that I really changed someone's health and their life for the better.
So I will say, you are on our team, you are one of the highest retention coaches. Like, when you get somebody, you keep them and they keep ordering their Shakeology. They keep ordering their supplements month over month. What are you doing with your people once they sign up to keep your retention high?
I just have actual relationships with people, which is also weird because I just said 10 minutes ago that I don't like people. But I never ever just sign someone up and forget about them. I know that nobody should do that, but I really make it a point. Like, I write everyone down that I ever sign up, and I will make sure that I go and check back in with them. But on top of that, I engage on their Facebook. I call them out in our challenge groups, I will message them just to say hi. If I see someone pop up in my newsfeed, I'll comment on their picture and then I'll send them a message like, oh my gosh, just saw your picture of, like, I have real relationships with them outside of health and fitness. And I think that really helps them know that I'm not just here for the money. Like, I didn't just sign them up for the money. I really care.
I love that. I remember you sharing that with us once. So as you're scrolling the news feed and you see one of your people, anybody that you've signed up, you see one of their posts, every single time you're commenting on it and you're sending them a message. And it makes it so easy for you to just stay in contact with those people without having to like follow a list. You're like real time, real life engaging with them, which also is going to help your algorithm, those people stay in your news feed and everything else. So I think that's awesome. Let's wrap this up with, what are your big audacious goals? You're like a few points from Premier. You're going to get that. Like, that's in the bag. So I think
That is one for this
year. Yeah.
Obviously next year I want to be elite. I don't think very long term. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. Like, I don't have dreams of like being a top coach someday. I like to set little goals for myself. And so my big goal is not to be like a top 20 coach. My big goal is to have a business where I can pay our bills for myself and my fiance and our 5 children and do all the extra stuff that we want to do and never have to worry about money. I want to retire SAB and let him do his wrestling stuff. I want, like, my goals are in terms of my lifestyle, not really like the business. But my short-term goals are, in terms of the business, are Premier this year, Elite next year. This year, I would like to be 5-star in my first business center and 2-star in my second business center. I think that's it for this year.
This year, I think you got that. And if you do that, I think you might actually hit Elite this year. I think that's awesome. And I know we talked about it. I talked about it and shared about it earlier this week that our team is really, really focused on the personal goals. Like we don't talk, our team doesn't talk a whole lot about like, let's be a 5-star, let's be a 10-star. We don't really focus on that because when we start talking about retiring our husbands, that takes some seriously hard work, and then rank kind of falls in with that. So I love that we focus and that you focus, and it sounds like you're focusing your team on the personal goals and really changing the life, not so much what looks like on paper, because I feel like when you're chasing a rank, you're much more likely to get defeated and overwhelmed and like burnt out, versus if you're chasing a goal and you have a why and a feeling behind it. It's so much easier to get out of bed and be like, I'm working today because in XYZ days this guy is coming home from work, and it's so much easier to get out of bed for that. So I love it. Well, thank you for taking the time out of your night. I know you had a long day with the kiddos. Thank you for joining us tonight, and we're excited to see those big Premier, Elite, your name on those boards by the end of this year.
Hopefully next month.
Yeah. Thank you.